We live in a society where if you don't accept certain things or if you don't accept what the trend is, it's just like you're just looked at as an outcast. You're just looked at as weird. It's just like, oh man, why don't you accept that? Everyone's doing it. And I'm pretty tolerable to some things, but it's just certain stuff where I just can't get with it. And I'm going to call it out too. And I think we need to bring back kink shaming because everyone's like, no, your kink is a safe kink. It's like, no, let people like what they like. I get that to a certain extent, but where do we draw the line? I was scrolling on Twitter today, and this is why I don't open up Twitter in public because you just never know what you're going to get. It's really like a mystery box. It's just like you could see something normal, then you could see a guy getting blown to pieces, then you might see some just crazy nudity. It's just like, bro, I can't open up Twitter in public. I just never know what I'm going to get. But this is what I get. So I'm scrolling through Twitter, and I see just take a look at this. Like, show this to your mother and try to explain to her what's going on. Like, this is why when I say we need to start publicly shaming people for stuff like this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, show this to a nigga 20 years ago and he'd lose his mind. He'd think you're some type of witch or something, bro. Like, what the hell is this? I was so confused watching the video, and it takes a lot because it's so much crazy stuff on Twitter that like you just kind of become numb to a lot of the crazy junk. But like my face was actually like disgusted watching this video because I was just so confused. Like, how could you be so kinky? He might have just gave his last breath with that groan or whatever that was. Like, that doesn't sound like the sound of someone enjoying their time with whatever the hell's going on here. Like, he actually might be dead. Bro. This freaky ass nigga really just got tumbled and twisted and turned while suffocating for like 5 minutes, and he's just like laying there, bro. Like, no words, no like, hey, okay, like I'm done. It's just like, no, just leave me here. And like after doing further research, I think that's the point, is to like suffocate yourself to the point of like you can't breathe or it's just discomfort, and you just deal with it, and it's like some form of sexual pleasure. Again, start publicly shaming these niggas, bro. It's like, okay, some kinks I get. It's just like, all right, you got a little feet kink, cool, like whatever. Like, even that was taboo like 3-4 years ago. Like, you told someone in 2018 you like feet, and you were getting made fun of. Like, you were getting called weird. Like, it wasn't normal. But then it just progressed, and I think it's just going to keep progressing because once something gets accepted, it's just like, all right, everyone gotta rock with it now. Otherwise, you're weird. Like, you're kink shaming. Yes, I'm going to kink shame you, bro. When you do stuff like this, like suffocate yourself in a latex box, what pleasure do you get from suffocating yourself? And then he kept getting turned over like a Rubik's Cube or something, bro. I was just like, I just kind of found out this is like BDSM. It's like, I always saw BDSM, but I never like understood it. I never understood like dressing up in a latex bodysuit and like spanking somebody over and over. Like, bro, it's just weird. It's just weird to me. I really think we should bring back kink shaming just for people like this. And it's a lot of other weird kinks out there. Like, I'm not even going to get into depth. Like, you should see some of the stuff that people on the internet say like they're into. It's just like, bro, I'm gonna start kink shaming. You should kink shame too when you see some weird stuff. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Look at this freak ass nigga fight for his life, bro.